crazy. It's crazy. Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Does it ever die? I don't know. I'm one of those people that I'm like, just one more chapter. But I have 50 reasons. Whereas with the Kindle, you don't have to worry about none of that. Top tier. Top tier. Hello chapter bestie, and welcome back to another video. For those who don't know, my name is Angie. I am primarily a romance and psychological thriller / suspense girly. In today's video, we're going to be talking about why I love the Kindle so much and why you should probably go get yourself a Kindle. But before we jump into the things that I love about the Kindle, I want to say that I haven't been in a reading slump in 2 years. And when I go back and think about it, that's when I got my Kindle 2 years ago. So all of these reasonings why I love the Kindle so much are so valid, and they do line up with when I got the Kindle and when I've never been in a reading slump. Of course, there were books that I just did not like, and I never DNF a book because that's not my personality to not finish something. But I have not been in a reading slump, and it's since I've got the Kindle. But I have 50 reasons why I love the Kindle so much, and I want to share them all with you. Well, not all of them. I'll share 11 with you, not 50. So let's get right into it. So the first reason why I love the Kindle so much is because of Kindle Unlimited. We know that books can get expensive. If you're a reader, you know them books add up. It's like a whole nother payment a month depending on how much you purchase books. So with Kindle, you have the subscription. I think it's like $10.99 or $11.99. I don't even know how much I pay a month, but it's something small, because if it was big, I would know it was coming out of my bank account. But it's something like $11.99 or something like that. And you get access to a plethora, millions of books, and some of these books, they're popular. Like right now, I just saw Fourth Wing is out on Kindle Unlimited now. Some of these books are unpopular, and I've read so many dope books on Kindle Unlimited, from Holding Back the Years to Waiting on Wendy to Stranded to a book I just finished that I absolutely love, The 5-Year Lie. There's so many popular and unpopular books that you can find, and most of the time, most of the underrated books are on Kindle Unlimited because they're not getting picked up in Barnes and Books A Million and all the high places. So that's one reason why I love the Kindle so much. The second reason I love the Kindle so much is because you can see the percentage of the book you have left. So sometimes when you're reading a 500 thick behind book, you can get intimidated by it, and you're like, oh my gosh, how much time do I have left in this book if it's not, you know, the best book that you're reading. And I love how the Kindle shows the percentage of where you're at in the book. The third thing is, I love how you can track how much time you have left in a chapter. I'm one of those people that I'm like, just one more chapter, and then I'm going to go do the laundry. Just one more chapter, and I'm going to go put the dishes up. Just one more chapter, and I'm going to go do what my husband asked me to do 30 minutes ago. Like, just one more chapter. That's me. And I absolutely hate ending or stopping a book in the middle of a chapter. I don't know if it's the OCD in me. I don't know what it is that makes me cringe when I have to stop a book in the middle of a chapter. So when you're reading your Kindle, you can see, okay, I have 10 more minutes in this chapter, approximately 10 more minutes in this chapter before I can go do what I need to do, and you can time yourself that way. The fourth thing that I love about the Kindle is it's a lot, okay? The main thing is, you can read at any time of the day. I am one of those people that I could wake up at 5 or 4 in the morning and just want to whip out my Kindle and read it. Sometimes at 10 or 11 o'clock at night, I can't go to sleep. I whip out my Kindle and I read it. It's good. It has warm light. You can change the lighting to fit your eyes and make sure that your eyes are not being strained. There's so many things about the lighting and that I can talk about, but that's my main thing with that is it doesn't really strain your eyes, and you can adjust it, as well as you don't have to worry about disrupting your partner, your husband, or your wife at night. You don't have to worry about, you can just whip it out and read it, and that the light from the Kindle really doesn't bother anybody. It's very subtle. It's not like a turning on your night light and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't see. Like, it's nothing like that. I just love how you can just read any time of day, anywhere, outside, inside, at night, during the day. Like, it doesn't matter. You can pick up your Kindle and read it at any given time. The fifth thing that I love about the Kindle is you don't have to worry about bookmarks. You could just close out and it picks right back up where you are. You know how sometimes we can get physical copy books, then we have to find a receipt to put in there. We use a freaking menu. My husband was just using a Chinese menu the other day in his book. It was the craziest thing ever. I'm like, the menu though, sir, really?
What?
The menu. But you know, we do these things, receipt, dog ear it, like we do so many different things, whereas with the Kindle you don't have to worry about none of that. Just shut it up and it'll pick back up where you left off. How simple can you get? I mean, come on. The sixth thing that I love about the Kindle is for all my glasses and contact wearers. You can change the font size. You can make it as big as you want. You can make it as small as you want. And I love that part about the Kindle. Whereas if you have a physical copy book, the font is the font. It's like I said what I said. The font is the font. You're not going to change it. You can't make, I mean, you could get a magnifying glass, but I don't know who is doing that unless you're an older person. But you can change the font, adjust it to exactly how you want it in the Kindle. Can't beat that. Number 7, let's get a round of applause for the battery life. It's legendary, okay? There's nothing that I can say about it other than, if you know, you know. The battery life on the Kindle is legendary. It just, does it die? Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Does it ever die? I don't know. No, in all seriousness though, the battery life is something serious. Like, it's really, really, really good. One of the best electronic products that holds a charge really, really good. And I'm in my Kindle all the time. I take it everywhere I go, and I have never had an issue with it dying on me in the middle of a book. None of that. The 8th thing that I love about the Kindle is the fact that you can highlight it and annotate and do all the things, add your notes, annotate, and all the things that the girlies, the aesthetic girlies do with their regular books. The truth is, some of us don't have time for none of that. I don't have time to be sitting and highlighting in pink and purple and doing all the tabs and stuff. I think it's cute. Don't get it twisted. I'm not hating at all. But I don't have time for that. With the Kindle, you can do the same thing. It's not going to look as aesthetic, but you are doing it for the quote as opposed to how it looks. And I love that. That leads me into the 9th thing that I love about it is how Goodreads links up to, you can link your Goodreads to your Kindle. So if I go into my Goodreads, if I lose a quote, even though you can go on your Kindle into the highlights and get all your quotes and all your vocabulary words that you have highlighted, you can get it on Goodreads too. I just found that out the other day, which is, it's crazy. It's crazy. I just found it out the other day on Goodreads how you can go in and see what you've highlighted as long as your Goodreads is linked to your Kindle Unlimited. You can see what you've highlighted, because I highlight quotes sometimes. I highlight vocabulary words to expand on my vocabulary. Like, I highlight a lot of different things in my Kindle, and I can literally just go into Kindle Unlimited and look at my highlight sections, or I can go on Goodreads really quickly and look at it there. So those top tier. The 10th thing that I love about my Kindle is the portability. I literally take it everywhere. It fits in my smallest purse. It fits in my tote bags. It just fits, where sometimes those big books, they're not gonna fit in your bag. They're not gonna fit in, they're just not going to make sense to just carry around, whereas you could just kind of slide your Kindle in and go on about your business. I love the portability of it. I love how small it is, yet it's not so small. It's compact, but it's not so small that it's annoying, but it's just small enough to just, like I said, fit in and walk on out the door. And the last thing that I want to share, the 11th thing and one of my favorite things, is you can get definitions right on the Kindle if you just hold it down and get the word. You can hold it down on your Kindle and it'll show up what the word means, how to pronounce it, and all the things. And I love that because sometimes I don't want to just scan over a word, and sometimes the word, you know, normally, you know, when we were taught in elementary school to look around the words and you can kind of see what the word means. Sometimes that's not always the case with words, and you need to look it up to see what it means, or you may look it up to see how you can use it in another sentence or in another way, or whatever the case may be. With that, you just press it and it's right there, and you don't have to go on your phone and get lost on Instagram when you're supposed to be finding the definition of the word. You don't have to worry about none of that. That's one of my favorite things, because I'm definitely one of those people. I'm going to look up a word if I don't know what it means, or if I can't figure out the surrounding sentence of what it possibly means. It doesn't happen all the time, but sometimes I just want to look it up and I want to see what it means and how I can use it in other ways. Well guys, that ends today's video. I hope you enjoy this video. I don't think it matters whether you get a Kindle Paperwhite, a Kindle Scribe. I have the Kindle Paperwhite, the 2021 version, I believe. And I think it's like the smallest gigabyte. It's not, you know, listen. You don't have to go out and buy the biggest thing and spend the most money to get what you need. And I didn't. I think I got it on sale from Target for like $100. I'm really sitting up here making that up. I got it as a Christmas gift. My husband got it for me, but obviously we share bank accounts, so I saw, you know, what it was, but I don't think it was no more than $150. He got it from Target, and it's simple. It's simple. You don't have to go out and get a Scribe and spend $300. I think a Scribe is pretty expensive, but I don't think it matters. Is what I'm saying is what kind of Kindle you get. Just get what is beneficial for you and what's going to make you happy at the end of the day. Alright guys, that's all I have for you. I hope you go and get yourself a Kindle. I'll see you guys all in the next video. That leads me into the ninth thing that I love about it is how... Alright guys, that's all I have for you. Yeah babe, I'm filming. What's up? Okay. This just makes for good bloopers, you know? I don't even remember where I was.